All right, ladies and gentlemen. New router. We're seeing what happens. It's an odd time for me to be live, honest with you, so I don't know who's going to show up. Okay, some people are there. I mean, normally these things go by you guys saying things and me responding to them. Okay, we got some hearts. Somebody's liking this. Don't know why. Yeah, guys, I just literally got my new router delivered and installed. I'm just making sure it's working. Biza Tormenio, I'm sub. Cool, bro. VM Richard, what incarnations are you doing being live at this hour? Um, my router died, so I just got the new one and I'm testing it out. Zaza, hello Donald Trump. Well, that's a kick in the balls. Daniel Sofrinovici, hello. Eclipse, cool hair, dude. Just rolled out of bed. Daniel Sofrinovici said hi. Pat Saint, what time is it there? It is 7:35 in the morning. Galaxy Play said hi. Jordan Nagger. Oh, I didn't know Chris Farley doing live stream. Well, that's original, you little bitch. Best mood 1120. Harris or Trump? I voted Harris. Galaxy Plus plays hi. VM. Oh, I see you had a work yesterday. If so, did you get any sleep at all once you came? Yeah, I just came home and knocked out because my system was down. And the old router failed completely, so Wolf! So I jumped on Amazon and ordered a new one. And they said it would arrive between 4 and 8 a.m. So I went to sleep and I woke up and it was on my porch and I installed it. Galaxy Plays, you good? Dwarf Aham, bro, how old are you? I'm 45. Pat Saints, same here. We live on the same coast. Let's make out. Are you a chick? Something in Arabic. Very nice and cozy in a job at a time so I can see if we could. Dwarf said hi. Jessica, hi, Ninja. Super Smasher, Richard Dwarf Ahmad. Or Dwarf Ahmad, bro. How old are you? I'm 45. Kurazuki, everyone told Sam not to sing, but Sam sung. Ida Air Sopas 3000, hi. Yon Tono Sent, you look like an actor. Oh, I've heard that. Ayla said hi. Over Diverse 3, can I get $25 for something to eat? How would I send you $25? Pat saying, you voted Harris so we can all play for Venezuelan prisoners to have gender changes. God, Pat Saint, you guys, Trump supporters in general, seem to believe some very strange things. I mean, look, I'm going to grant that Biden was a nutless wonder, but we had a more stable economy under him. Best Beast Mode 20 or 1120. Trump's a loser. No argument for me. I mean, quite frankly, I'm surprised he came away from that meeting with Putin still having his watch and his lunch money. Hudgenix. Hi, bro. Do you play Roblox? No. Super Smasher. You look like young for 40. Yeah, I'm told that a lot. Rock and Roll Warrior. Hello, rock and roll, my friend. I'm gonna rock and roll all night and party every day. Humika, or Behumika. What's up, man? Not much. Eric Stone, damn, bro, you be the perfect poster boy for what exercises McDonald's can do to a decent looking guy. You'd be a perfect example of an a-hole. A-holes look at you and say, wow, you should be in the dictionary under a-hole. Beast Mode, 1120. Pat T, are you a Trumper? There are a lot of Trumpers in here. VM, Pat Saint, that was the most politically illiterate and borderline short bus tard statement I've heard in my life. I don't know, VM. I mean, have you paid much attention to what El Pistafo says? Super Smasher, I've heard Trump is shorting education. I'm sorry for you, everyone. Education in America is heavily varied to begin with. And the height of American education was during the Cold War when we were competing with the Russians. For some reason, we're not trying to compete with the Chinese, which I think is a bad thing, because whereas, the Chinese are a joke right now, that doesn't mean they can't overtake us technologically. I mean, some of their equipment is pretty advanced, although most of it is junk. So yeah, I mean, cutting education, cutting medical services is really going to cause problems in this country. I mean, a lot of people are going to wind up going to emergency rooms for medical aid that they should be going to a regular doctor for. And quite frankly, it's taxing the wealthy that keeps our economy in check. It's one of those things people don't understand. When you tax the wealthy have the option of investing in things like better employees, more solid infrastructure, or keeping the money, And the more you tax them, the less money they keep. So it's like, well, I could spend $50,000 on this new press for my printing business, or I can keep the money. Okay, but then it's like, well, yeah, but we're going to tax you so that you can only keep $10,000 of that 50,000. It's like, well, then the press, yeah, this press, it still has value. I'm basically keeping more of my money by buying the press. So that's why, lowering taxes for the rich tends to backfire and damage the economy. Eric Stone, sorry, bro, I meant some offense. Yes, it seemed like you meant some offense. It's Duck. Would my comment get deleted, Lemefo? Kingu, I love what Donald Trump is doing. Okay. Paxton said hi. Eric Stone. Diddy and Weinstein, 2028. Your mom and my nuts, 2028. Paxton, have a cool dancing car. Okay, I mean, is everybody tuned into this on drugs? Because it seems like y'all on drugs. Beast Mode. Kingu, you have no idea what he's doing. Biggest biddies, or tiggest biddies, Will Smith. What about him? Paxton, Diddy Free. Philly first. Is investing in smoke shop a good idea? Well, you're investing in drugs. But people love drugs. Beast Mode, 1120. He's effing up everything, 401ks. You know, Beast Mode, to be completely honest with you, America is a liberal country, okay, by population. And gerrymandering is what keeps our government balanced so that, we have more conservatives, or at least a normally very close number of conservatives and liberals. But Trump is driving people away from the conservative agenda, and it's possible this is what destroys them. But then we said that with Reagan, so who knows? Stephen K said hi. VM. Eric Stone, you get a life and make your parents proud 2028. VM, let's not talk about miracles here. It's Duck. Americans are funny because they think they're the center of the universe, yet the whole world is laughing at them. Well, we're the center of the world economy. But the whole world is laughing at us. Let's be honest. I mean, out of all the politicians in the world, can you tell me of anyone that looks more like a clown than Donald? He's painted himself an inhuman color. He's got crazy hair. I mean, these are facts. But I mean, do understand that, yeah, I've met some really, really dumb Trump supporters, but I've met some really, really dumb Biden supporters too. So there are idiots on both sides. Let's be clear on that, okay? Stupidity is not one side of politics. Both sides are stupid. Super Smasher, what's a 401ks? It's a retirement plan. Basically, when someone says that Trump is screwing up the 401ks, they're saying that the instability he's creating in the stock market will make it harder for people to retire in the future. Tindu Gamer, any investments in addiction is a good investment. Yeah. Loreland, yo, where you last night? My router broke. Okay, I mean, I don't know what I did with the old router, but oh, there it is. See, this is my old router. It was installed in 2016. And it just failed. So, wouldn't turn on, and I had to order a new one. So it's pretty scummy right now. But, so that's where I was last night. Couldn't get on the internet. I mean, if I really wanted to rely on my cell phone, I might have been able to hook that up, but I was too tired. Beast Mode, Kingju, he's an oddity. Stephen K, hi, I'm new. I'm not on drugs. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm on caffeine. It's still a drug. Mr. Humanoid, I'm on fruit juice. Cool. Tiggus Biddies, you're Will Smith. Lol. No, I am not Will Smith. I think I am literally the polar opposite of Will Smith. he's a well, I mean, we're both talented actors, but he's a, fit, dark-skinned, bisexual, and I am a fat, light-skinned, heterosexual. So, I mean, he might blow me, but I wouldn't blow him. Tom Lingle, do girls pee out their butts? No. WTF? Why would you ask that? Beast Mode 1120. Like all your money for retirement. Yeah, basically. It's Doug. Yes, Tom. Bitcha is rat. YouTube. Yes, Tom. Big Booty Hose 69. He's Tom always. Super Smasher. Oh, so that the people don't earn get enough money. Well, I mean, if you're rich, it doesn't matter, but if you're poor, it does. Oh. Miga or Mod literally time out me for no reason. They have no reason. Beast Mode 1120. I'm on air. Pixin offer. Will Smith basical. Super Smasher. What was the resume? Willis. What you talking about? Miga. Quit crying. There's always a reason. Well, sometimes it's a mistake. Jillian, please, said hi. David, your chin looks like a beanbag. Yeah, your mom doesn't look at my chin, bro. She's focused on something else. Miga, they're not. David, bean. BM, Miga, quit crying, you jack off. Willis, you were probably being an a-hole. Miga, I literally talked once and they timed me out. Again, dude. It happens. Could have been a mistake. Batman. Batman. No. BM, you probably said something stupid. Miga, proof, question mark. Toy Trooper Company. Richard, guess who's back? Back again. Sadie's back. Tell a friend. Miga, go back to other stream. Usha Keller. Hola, amigo. Super Special. I don't think he even said anything. Philly first. Your backside is like a water slide. Well, maybe you should be less obsessed with my ass and more obsessed with your own. Miga, I literally love this channel, bro. Lynn, can you even see it, bro? Does it matter if I can see it if your mom's looking at it? I mean, what's the point of that conversation? Osha Kelra, bro, why you reading so slow? Because I read slowly. I have dyslexia. I'm Batman. He's Batman. Philly first, how is your neck bigger than your forehead? You know, your mom loves my neck when it's inside her. Emmett Yidiv, hey buddy, what's up? Cash Keller, Yusha Keller, broadwash that. Willis, like literally? Toy Trooper Company, bro, this lies are goated and those mom jokes. Super Smasher, I love this voice. Miga, there literally no reason. Philly 1, there are many dead moms, so easy on the mom jokes. Dude, they're jokes. They're supposed to be funny. You know, this is the thing, Philly 1. I'm assuming that when you're making jokes about me, you're either going, his dick's bigger than mine, bring him down, or you're just having fun. My mother happens to be dead. Okay? People, oh, I banged your mom last night. Dude, you dug her up? Man, you must be desperate. But, you know, my viewers like the mom jokes, so the mom jokes stay. Mr. Sneaky, I can be a mod for your channel. No, you can't. Batman, legend! Have a good stream. Brutal Impact. How's it going, big boss? There's a lot of crazy in the world today. Guptam Gupta. Why rude question? Let live yourself and others as well. You know, the hate you show the world is the hate of yourself. Emmett Yadov, read this, please. Yadov. Sven Glens, Dreckenlord. Lynn, yeah, you have overcooked the pasta. Philly first, is your neck bigger than your forehead? Legit question. Ask your mum. Toy Trooper Company, Philly first. If you don't like yo mama jokes, don't fat shame a chill guy. You know, if you don't like your mama jokes, maybe you shouldn't be watching this. Also, maybe you should talk to your mama about having sex with every man she meets. I mean, it's not my fault your mom's a slut. Bitch gave me a rash. Higher Beer Nation. Can I take... Oh, I think that's Bear Nation. Yo, the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Gosh, how it pains me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every man in this room loved to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. BM, Philly first, cry about it, talk-ish, get hit, that's like, kid. Yes. Noob, I am Richard, and I'm sitting in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep an eye on you. VM, bro, get offended at mom jokes, yet trying to insult. You know, that's the thing. A lot of people on the internet, they love to insult people because they got little dicks. That's the thing. It's a personal thing. They got to put people down because it makes them feel big. You know, you notice it takes a lot to get me upset, and there's a reason it takes a lot to get me upset, because I'm not a douche. Mr. Sneaky, I was asking, sorry, don't know how the I got in there. What I got to do. Zegan, that nose hair really getting on my nerves. Yeah, I got white nose hair now. Gonna have to remember to clip it. Zegan, AJ, VM, all those YouTube live streams are like this. Like this and like that and like this and Mr. Sneaky, I will gift some subs. Lifted, pull the hair out of your nose. It's driving me crazy. Why are you looking at my nose? I mean, you know, look, I'm a dude. You paid a lot of attention to another dude. Philly first, he called you fat. Is he talking about your neck? Your mama's so fat after I fucked her, I rolled over twice, I still hadn't gotten off. Roxney 10, bro, where is your neck? In your mom. Lifted, look like a booger actually, I don't know. Warwick, hey, Peter Griffin, how's Lois? Yeah, Lois, I went to the doctor about that growth. Mr. Griffin, that's not a growth. That's your penis. Ow. And the, testicles. Ow. Dominic Motley, hey. Play around you knows is dirty just trying to keep your game right, player. Lynn, what's like you real job? Just wondering. I'm a security officer. Turbo Munch, Rocky Marshmallow. Willis, sing it, Rich, sing it. Sing which? I don't know why everybody likes hearing me do all this a cappella work. Roxney 10, where is your neck? In your mom. Rodney, hi from Greece. What's up, Greece? Mary Mistrada, hello, Richard. Where you been, Mary? BM, hey Mary Willis, I don't think I've ever seen you upset. You must hide it well. You know, I've had so many terrible things happen to me in life. Like, yeah, I get upset, but I know when to be upset, you know? Ugh. Higher Bear Nation, Roxney 10. WTF, you don't see it. His neck is on his chin. Aaron Dix, sup, greetings from Amsterdam. No. And I thought it was bad when my pubes went gray. Tinie Kaibibiria, which your zodiac sign? I'm Sagittarius. Turbo Munch, hi, Bear Nation Chin. Zegan, it's only thing on your face with any definition. Oliver Wong, hello. Toy Trooper Company, your hair kinda looks like Einstein. Not gonna lie. We're both Ashkenazi. Roxany 1 or 10, your bloodstream is brown. You're not a very smart man and your jokes suck. Hi, Bear Nation. Face, Turbo Munch. Facts, Turbo Munch. Grimlock. He's Paul Blart, the rent-a-cop. Ha ha. Grimlock not smart. You tell us all, you dumb. Grimlock, if you do not remember, is a Transformers Dinobot. Escor, hi. Jared M. Question, are you male or female? Ask your mum. You know, a guy walks up to me the other day, he says, does your mom know you're gay? And I go, your mom knows I'm circumcised. Oh, wolf. She didn't jump on my shoulder from the floor. She jumped on my shoulder from across the room. Willis, no Pistafo, no Mike, no Philip. It feels weird in here. Yeah, it's an odd time for me. But basically, what happened, Willis, is that this was the absolute first time I could stream once I got my new router installed. So it was like, you know, figured I better get it done. Zegan, that definition line got you admitted, lol. Willis, Amanda Querez, hi, chat. Hey, Richard, what up? Long time no see you. Richard, glad you're here. By the way, I have been watching out for you. Nice morning here in Arizona. It's going to be cool. Yeah. I know a dude who's like, wolf! Who's got like his nephew or something is in Arizona, and the dude, like, showers once a month because he's a gamer. And he's like, dude, you know, you stink, shower. He's like, come on, bro. Kanisha, hi, how are you doing? I'm alright. VM, Amanda with the nice ass has arrived. I don't see Amanda. Turbo Munch, bro's been stung by 1,000 bees. Mary Mistrada, it does, Willis, it does feel weird without those three, yeah. Dunya Kibrabo, kisses. Reese, you have booger, by the way. It's a hair. It's a hair. Ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it's just a gray hair on my nose. Reyes, it's Tonya. Hello, my friend. What's up, Tonya? Tell me to shake it, baby, please. Willis and Lawson, you still watch the Golden Girls? I haven't watched the Golden Girls for maybe 25 years. I don't own a TV. Ganesha, hi, how are you doing? Hi, Bear Nation, I'm going to sub. Toy Trooper Company, the Autobots are mid the Deceptions are better, especially Blitzwing, and the Dinobots are funny. I don't know Blitzwing. Kanisha, hi, how are you doing? I'm alright. Kazers OC, I hate pants. Keep it in your pants. Tanya, I hard work in Kazakhstan and I tired. I will go to sleep. Is good, Tanya. Do not stay up just on my account. Come back later. I love you. Please cover yourself in chocolate first. Alex Wong, do you believe someone can escape Samsara cycle and the reincarnation type even if he doesn't become vegetarian? It's plausible. Zegan, not with the spelling, has going for a 40k character, but it's Grimurf, not Grimlock. Eh. Brandon Rayer, say, can I pet that dog, please? It's actually a cat. Wolf is a cat. Aya, keep it in your pants, Richard. But it doesn't fit in my pants. It runs down my pant leg and it scrapes on the floor. Amanda Correz, The Golden Girls was a great in the 80s, but honestly, I have not seen them either. Lol. Do you know that Ma was the youngest Golden Girl? Amanda Correz, that Golden Girl was great in the 80s. Ila Samsarai. Alexander Delard, do you still go to raves? Do you think Chris saves? Do you spend your days in a purple haze? The only raves I go to are the ones I work at. Ella, Buddhism. Willis, Richard, 2-hour stream to keep us company. I don't know, dude. Sandra Willabry, hey man, friend. VM, you look like Servolsky, Neal. Ella, I don't think that's true, Richard. Lynn, would you like to have a wife someday? Yes, I would. I currently have 2 people in mind. I am so much man, I need 2 females. Mickey 572. I'm cranking my hog to this, but accidentally farted mid-crank. You know, here's the thing, Mickey, is that I'm so sexy to other men that many people are cranking their hog to this. Most of them are just too polite to say so. Warwick, I like you, man. You're down to earth. Well, at my weight. Toy Trooper Company. All right, Richard, I'm going to hip off. You have a great live and see you tomorrow. All right, bro. Dixon off. Are you a psychic? No. Ila, I'll be your wife, Richard. Are you Ashkenazi? VM, Richard, I asked if you like Salveski, like the Greek dish. I've never had it. Warwick, were what matter a human that? Sandra Willerby, Willoughby. VM, where are you located, Aya? The Riddler. How is it in Texas? Well, I wouldn't know. Amanda Juarez, please share with us when you feel comfortable, Richard. 2 ladies, wonderful. The Riddler, are y'all gonna get a little bit of that hurricane in Texas? I'm not in Texas. Aya, I'm not Jewish, sorry. Are you even in California? Zegan, how was it driving that bus in Billy Madison? Well, your mom liked to come on the bus and bang in the middle of the seats. Elsa, also, I'm located in England, VM. Where are you? Lynn, are you an Ashkenazi Jew? Yes, I am an Ashkenazi Jew. Jack Sparrow, I love Israel and shawarma. Willis, Hurricane Shimmercan, it's not gonna be bad for us. USA. Sandra Willerby, exactly. Zingen, I'm from England. VM, I'm from Long Island, New York. Ayla. Michael 572, what state do you live in? I live in California. I'm Los Angeles. Elia, Zingen, nice. Where I'm Newcastle. Well, I mean, you know, like if certainly we could have something going if I went to England. I mean, I believe my friend James is in London, and I'd like to see him. So, Sandra Willerby, how are you doing today? I'm all right. Amanda Correz, his California Richard people. Ayla, nice. Oh, come over. We can get married. Zegan, Werwick, having a stroke. Sandra Willerby, Oklahoma, where the wind comes right behind the rain. Chris Watts, 313, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Lord Flacco OG, I bet Richard won't read my message. Willis, VM, you're from New York? How do you afford it? Lowell. Zegan, a bit forth south, Leeds level, next scale. A good night out. Sandra Willerby on Acres. Medum, my from Curselia. Elia, I'm not in California, but I can be. Lynn, but you have an English surname. You can't be Jewish. Judaism follows the line through the mother, and my mother was Jewish. Her parents fled the Holocaust. I am 31% Ashkenazi. But my surname is Neal, coming from son of Nile, Nile of the Nine Hostages, who was a prominent prehistoric Irish king. So, this places me of the tribe of the Red Hand. I'm one of the children of the Red Hand. There is a prominent Irish symbol, which is a Star of David, in which there is a red hand. Jack Sparrow, is it true that the weed in California is grown with poor fog? No. The weed in California is pretty much grown like any other weed. It's just better weed, apparently. I mean, I'm not a weed guy, but we apparently grow the best weed here. Ella, do you have dyslexia, Richard? Yes, I am clinically diagnosed with dyslexia. VM Willis, come here in the 80s. Haha, my house has nearly quadrupled the price from when I bought it. I'm a pensioner now. Sandra Willerby, come over the plans. Chris Watt, 313. I'm also from Father's Balls. Tanya, I am 38 years old, and you, I'm 45. But in Russia, age has you. Ilya, Chris, what shouldn't you be in prison? Patrick John Kennedy, hi from Ireland. Well, top of the morning to you. Chris Watt 313, I got out for good behavior. VM, Patrick John Kennedy is an Irish name for sure. Indeed it is, indeed it is. There's another Irish Ashkenazi like myself, and her name is Brown. How Brown is such an Irish name I've never known, but I used to work for a man named Patrick Brown. He was indeed very Irish. And I make my donations to a one Sister Margaret, and Margaret from Ireland. She's as emerald can be. Jack Sparrow, was Jesus a Jew? And if so, does that mean Christians follow Jews? Jack, to be fair, Ashkenazi did not exist in the time of Jesus. Jesus was apparently 100% Hebrew and of the line of David. Okay? So he was the rightful king of Israel. Now, as far as Christians following Jews, do understand that Christians have a ritual where they believe they are literally eating Jesus. So Christians apparently are cannibals who eat Jews. I mean, look, guys, let's be clear on something. I am not impressed with my own people, right? Bernie Sanders is a Jew. And I think Crazy Bernie is actually a pretty good moniker for him. The man's an idiot. He's unrealistic. I used to think there was a method to his madness, but that's all fallen away after seeing his lack of support for Israel. Okay? And it's like, yes, we Jews are supposed to be held to a higher standard. That's one of our beliefs. But we've been failing to take care of ourselves. That's why the October 7th attack happened. Iraq 6th. What is this? VM. Thanks, Willis. Where are you from? Iraq 6 said hi. Chris Watts 313. I can't make any promises. Zengan, I think he does, and like everyone, it's got to good rare areas, it's bad. Willis, Richard, what are we having for lunch? Chicken tacos. Also for breakfast. I've got a lot of chicken to use up. Amanda Correz, that name, Chris Watts, is your real name? OMG, are you username? Hey, Chris Watts, I'll take the risk. Zegan, I'm in a good bit. My village not had a crime report in months. Where do you live? Willis, I'm in Indianapolis, and my house has not quadrupled. Sandra Willerby, you're welcome to Oklahoma. I have not been to Oklahoma in a long time. Michael, better check in first. Chris Watts. Amanda is name. Mike, Richard, VM, Amanda Correz, you should come over and make him some food that isn't tacos. No, I'm good with tacos. Ilya, I'm off, love. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Hope to see you again soon. Zingen, and actually coming up at the end of September, mate's family invited us all up. Willis, yes, sir, VM, born and raised, but I want to travel so bad. I haven't been able to, obviously, for financial reasons. Sandra Willerby, still welcome. Mike, what are you up to today? Well, my router died. So I had to get a new one of those. Pretty much, the plan is for today is to work more on my BWB series because I have a lot of work to do on that. Hopefully I'll make some real progress. I've also got to go over to Clover's place and try to convince him to let a plumber fix his pipes before they lock him up. So I have a lot of unpleasant things to do today. Willis, Mike, what's up, brother? Sandra Willerby, me time I'm out. Mary Mistrada, Mike Willis, hey Mary, a long time no see. Mike, Mary. Oyesh Kerala, dude, you could actually pass a Peter Griffin. LaShawn Dinglenut. Photo gnarly argue. Who is Clover and what happened to his plumbing? Clover is a code name for someone who lives a block away from me. VM, how is Clover? Not good, dude. Or how old is Clover? He's in his 70s. There's a man who lives about a block away from me who's mentally ill. And he destroyed his plumbing because he thought he heard voices coming from it. So we're at the point where they're going to red tag his house, meaning they're going to demolish it if he doesn't stop impeding efforts to repair it, because it's dangerous. So he's probably suffering from dementia from a lifetime of drinking, and I got contacted by his niece yesterday about this. How I got in the middle of it, I don't know, but I mean, basically speaking, we're trying to get it so that this man dies with dignity, so that he lives the rest of his years in his own home and not in a mental institution. VM, why isn't Clover institutionalized? I don't know. I mean, we're at the point where it's going to have to be, we're going to have to move forward with the declaration of incompetence. Zegan, has a Chris Farley impersonator. No, I'm not. Photo Gnarly Goo. Is he going to have to go to an asylum or no family? He has family, but he's violent. So, I mean, it's not likely that he's going to be able to live with family. But his family has money, so they could, like, put him up someplace. Amanda Corres, I'm fixing an early lunch today. Chicken, green chilies, enchiladas. What the chat having, and you're Richard. Like I said, chicken tacos. I mean, I probably should show you guys if I can find it here. I mean, look, I'm a food blogger. So, like, I'm supposed to try varying kinds of food, but I'm also diabetic. It runs in my family. I mean, okay, here we are. No, I did not mean to do that. All right, so this is ice cream. I had ice cream the other day, uh, Monday, Tuesday morning, I think, before going to the doctor. And my blood sugar never rose above 165, which is high, but not for after eating. And you'll know, see, this is the tub of ice cream here, Stranger Things ice cream. This is the glass I had it in, and I had 3 scoops, which is roughly 300 calories worth. But I added in a banana, blueberries, golden berries, and strawberries. And the reason for that, of course, is that me being a diabetic, I can't eat ice cream. I have to eat ice cream with fruit. To The fiber will balance out the sugar. Mike, ain't it chicken for the cat's day? Yes, it actually is. That's why I'm having chicken tacos. Because I de chicken some of the chicken, and then the chicken that's left over goes to the cats. Reese Carbonoi burger or beer burger. Ash color ice cream salad. Is that a thing? Winning what? Should I squeeze fries between my toes? No. Reese. Diafutas. Warwick. Do they do the truffle shuffle after I do your mom? Samurai, but doesn't fruit also have sugar? Yes, it does, but fiber is the important thing. And I mean, I had eaten a lot of vegetables. So the thing about sugar, it's not that you have sugar when you're diabetic. It's that too much of it gets into your system too fast and causes an or causes a blood glucose spike. Mike, ever heard of drunken chicken? Is it anything like beer butt chicken? So sugar with high fiber is acceptable, but you still have to regulate the amount. VM, have you done any home maintenance repairs recently, Neil? No. Basically cleaning up the house is my thing. Basket by basket. Cats really tore up the place when I was in the hospital. Well, it's 2 hour live, 2 hour live. Dude, I really don't think I'm going to be able to manage that. And I don't know if you noticed, Willis, but nobody's super chatting me, so no one else is into it. Cyber Frog, great response, Reach. Reese, run the likes up. Let's make this guy famous. Warwick, say Goonies never die. Goonies never die. That's not Chunk's line, though. Amanda Correz, I can't believe it's almost September. Already soon has Halloween and Xmas around the corner, hating for holiday. Actually, 165 isn't bad. The bad, I'm 230 and I've got sugar levels. I almost was a goner. Yeah, I mean, 165 isn't bad for after eating. Mike, yeah, it's when they cook a chicken on a beer. Yeah, it's beer butt chicken. I've had it. Aish Kerala, so I write not in caps now. That's good. Reese, John Candy, Warwick, you're his love child. Tanya, I love Snickers. I not want Kazakhstan chocolate. Yeah, I love Snickers too. I think I've got about 6 of them in my refrigerator. Keep putting off eating them because of the high sugar levels, but Aish, what happened when your sugar level spikes though? Like you feel high blood pressure and dizziness or something? For me, it makes me sleep. Okay, I will sleep all day if my blood sugar's too high. Which is ironic because what I need to do to lower my blood sugar at that point is either take my insulin or start exercising. VM, Reese, get a haircut, you friggin' pansy. Samurai, are you in it or you seem like you do graphic design? No? Well, what? Why would you. What is giving you that vibe? I mean, I know I kind of look like Dennis Nedry, but you know. VM, thanks, kid. Warwick, Mom said KFC is ready 3 buckets. Rank of all, reality is moral stress test. It was never meant to be real. It was meant to reveal the game. Live a life with free will, the stakes you become when no one's watching. Medic horrors. You were in the hospital, Richard? Yes, I was in the hospital for this. My thumb. I had a bad infection, and the doctor had to cut it out. Warwick, I eat 2 buckets. You eat 2 balls. Mary Mistrada, Snickers has a good ice cream bar. Yeah, love them. Again, though, it's like, how do you make healthy ice cream? How do you have a balanced meal? I mean, everything I put up on my blog now is supposed to show balance. Okay? I mean, fast food, obviously, it's not going to be balanced because it's what you buy at the store. But I can't have ice cream and just ice cream. I have to have ice cream and something else. So, what do you eat with ice cream to balance it out? Child support Dodger, Coke or Pepsi or RC? I actually like RC pretty much, but more of a Pepsi fan. Warwick, my mom said. My mom said you can eat ice cream off her naked body. Again? Tanya, I eat big cakes. Connor McGregor, get a job, big guy. I have a job, douchebag. Natural 9, I'm eating me a whole tub of Ben and Jerry's. Axel, I hit back from hospital too. Mr. Titan has joined the chat. Warwick, shh, don't tell everyone. Mike, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Axel, I got back from the hospital too. BC, I fell down the stairs. Amanda Coras, I passed out. Sugar goes high, sky high. It is serious. Matters sadly. Sorry to hear this. Welcome home. With us again. Mike, Klondike bars are the best. I don't even know if they sell them in my local market. FJVR, diabetes. VM, I apologize, Reese. FJVR, I'm sorry, my little brother sent that. Natural 9, the best thing to eat with ice cream is cake. Okay, I have to have a balanced meal. I cannot have cake with ice cream. Gary Warren, do you work in IT? No, I'm a security officer. Rob, I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, me too. I hope your day is a wonderful Warwick. I take it. I bet. Samurai, I thought you work in IT because of the setup. Oscar Keller, Peter Griffin laugh when you can get a live action version role. Natural 9, I think it's gonna be a hater. Jack Sparrow, Cinderella sucks at soccer because she keeps running away from the ball. Bondi Bunny, hi. Mr. Titan, hi dude, I'm new. Gary Warren, you look like the actor but can't remember his name. John Candy, Chris Farley, Jack Black, I get those all the time. Gary Warren, Fred Chambers, stand by for my comment. Jack Sparrow, I knew the captain couldn't read because he kept getting lost at sea. Tanya, why do you think I'm angry? I'm not angry. I just work in Kazakhstan and didn't eat for a month and lost 50 kilograms. I'm not angry with you. Well, that certainly would make you hangry. Axel, I'm very paranoid. I'm paranoid. Everybody's coming to get me. Just say you never met me. Gary Ward, no, the other one with the white hair. Bodie Bunning, it's Bodie Bunning. Mr. Titan, you're reading all our messages while some people skip some messages or just ignore. I ignore a few. Mike, how many times you spend in the room with you ain't streaming? Or how much time you spend in that room when you ain't streaming? This is my primary workroom. So I do a lot of work in here. On a good day, I will actually set up 2 more computers, and I'll be sitting in here working all day. I don't film in this room. I film in the other room, so that's that. But I spend a lot of time in this room. Tanya, what's your zodiac sign? I am a Sagittarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Mr. Titan, do you mind telling me the area state where you live? I live in Los Angeles, California. VM, Neal, when's your birthday again? December what? 4th. Something I can't read, brother. Gary Warren, Philip Seymour, Hoffman. Imho, are you Jewish? I'm very open about the fact that I am 31% Ashkenazi Hebrew. Axel, oh, same, November 30. Laura Loud, glad you got your rotor fixed. Missed you last night. Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't get it fixed. I replaced it. And that's the great thing about this world is that, I ordered one as soon as I found it was broken. Got here within hours. Something I can't read. California. Amanda Correz, I am Aquarius. VM, when's your birthday, Amanda? Chill Guy, on your mother's or father's side. I am Ashkenazi on my mother's side. Mike, my mom's birthday is... When did that happen? My mom's birthday is Dance as Yours. Gary Warren, I'm also Ashkenazi percent. Interesting fact for you guys. My mother died a week after my 10th birthday, and a week before her 50th, on the first day of Hanukkah. So it was a very interesting moment in my life. Mike, same. Stephen Gray, missing Norwegian hiker in Manitoba. Amanda Correz, whoa, Mike, you're a cool dude. Yes, Mike is. He bought me this watch. Gary Warren, from Poland originally. I myself, hey bro, anyone ever tell you you look like thick carrot top? I believe I've heard that before, yeah. William, I don't like college. Who does? Mike, Amanda, yeah, so go subscribe to me. Fred Chambers, what's the difference between a farm and a ranch? Um, I've wondered that. I believe farms are for production, and ranches are for maintainment. I mean, like, you farm vegetables. You don't ranch them. Ranches are more where you keep certain animals like horses. Like, I think Disneyland has a working ranch for its horses. Although, I'm going to look up exactly what the definition is at some point. Tanya, please, can I will pinch you? Mika Abdur, do you want to be a docto? What's a docto? Mixed and murdered to girl. That's invisible and smells like bananas. A monkey fart. You wish it smelled like bananas. Jack Sparrow, I see a strong resemblance between you and Bob Marley. Okay, ADF, do you know Chris Farley? I know of him. Mrs. Thundermet, is that the famous BBC Leland? No. Medic Wars, low, Limo, great joke, T. Lamo. Mrs. Tournimeter, where is your Sherigan? What's a Sheridan? Best watch your mouth before I get my shillelagh. Okay. Mr. Titan, Richard, do you ever hear it about a chill guy? I'm his twin, just joking around. ADF, what is your favorite dessert treat? Snickers bar? Bunday Benning, do you eat meat? Yes. Tanya, where I'm Snickers, I can't sleep without chocolate. William, my girl is upset with me and not even replying to my text. What do I do? Apologize. Don't know what you did, but say you're sorry for it. Mixed media girl, what made you start YouTube? I was honestly doing it to help promote my blogs. PM, what's your mother's name? Neal. My mother's name was Josephine. Everyone called her Josie. ADF, I was hoping you'd say pie or cake. Mine is lemon meringue pie. Mr. Titan, William, at the point I just wait for her to say sorry first. Next Media Girl, what are your blogs about? Well, my primary blog is Richard Reviews Everything. It's about food. I've got Richard's Daily Quote, where I just post a quote every day. In fact, let me... Richard's Daily Quote. Today's quote, medicine is like religion, Bill Maher. It turns out medicine is a lot like religion. It has to do with your mortality, so it's super scary. Bill Maher, Real Time with Bill Maher, 30th August 2024. Okay. So, and then this picture behind me is actually from my blog, Photographs of a Mad Richard. And then I've got 3 blogs that are basically derelict. I've got Letters to Cassie and Other Folks, where I post my personal letters. I've got Random Street Theater, which is a webcomic. And then I've got Johnny American, which is another webcomic. Mary Misrata, William, send her a snack. Simile Napoli, Jesus Christ loves you, brother. Okay, guys, I normally do these for about an hour unless I'm getting super chats or super likes or whatever have you, and I'm not. So, I do have things to do today. Not making money here. So, I will have to see you all later. I'm Richard.